Come on, Lily. Come on, Lily. Alright, so trying to fix my welder here. This little motor, right here, this little circle feeds the wire. It should spin, that little wheel, and it feeds the wire through the tube, and it's not working. So I took it apart, and here's the motor in the back, and we just connected it with this drill battery. I ran 2 wires to it, and it works. And also another thing that could be going on here is there's a little fuse that was connected right here, and this was it. And it was broken when I took it apart, and that fuse actually connects to the motor. So it could be the motor, could be the fuse. I'm actually going to run a little wire across the fuse so that it doesn't, so it just basically removes the whole fuse aspect. Here's the fuse that's broken. This little piece right here goes right in there like that. Alright, so I just jumped it. You can see that it's this blue wire, it's going from both sides. These things have always scared me. Working with high current has always made me extremely nervous. I made this taser when I was in 5th grade or 6th grade, and I made it out of a camera. I took the flash of a disposable camera and hooked up 2 wires to this little transformer, and put out 600 volts. It was pretty gnarly. Okay, I attached the back onto the motherboard. Here it is. I jumped the fuse. All right, I'm gonna go ahead and turn it on. So we know that it's not the motherboard and that it is indeed the fuse. I went to a car parts place and got a fuse. Here's the new fuse, and here's the fuse. It's in here, and then here's the holder. I got my soldering iron right here, and I got some solder, and I'm gonna solder those wires right on here and then cover them with this shrink wrap. And while I was looking for my soldering iron, I actually found my taser that I made from 6th grade. This camera flash, the battery goes right here, and then these are just 2 nails that I put wires to. So put this battery in here like this. It makes this weird, like, high-pitched, like, noise. Super sketchy. Every time I hear that noise now, I kind of like get flashbacks when we used to tase each other in 6th grade. Alright, so here it goes. Oh yeah, there's a little button here. Remember those little buttons you pushed on the disposable battery? Anyways, it's somewhere around here. Oh, there it is. Hear that? Super. I don't like that sound. Dang, that was gnarly. I think I might actually be able to spot weld with this thing.
Hello sunshine, you're where I want to roam. I've had some cloudy days and want to come back home. So take them golden beams and burn them in my bones. Hello sunshine.
And time to plug it in, see if it works. Hopefully nothing blows up in there. So far so good. Let's see if it feeds out. Woo! Alright, the welder is fixed. So like 6 years ago I built this boat. It was pretty cool. It's out of wood. It's called Stitch and Glue. Anyway, it's my grandpa drilling a hole in the bottom right now. He's gonna make a garden out of it. I went on this really cool adventure. I think it was Thanksgiving. It was a Thanksgiving break adventure. I went with my buddy Jack Rogan, and we did something different every day. And then one of the days we went on my boat. It was really cool. We got dolphins like swimming with us, and
hello sunshine.
rest in peace. It was the boat was called the Slayer. So Slayer, may you rest in peace. It's gonna become a garden now. So when I built this boat, I used marine grade plywood, and it was like 3/4 inch. But my grandpa's using a 1-inch boring bit on a drill. But what he doesn't know is that right where it's connected is like an inch of resin, and he's wondering why his thing's not going through. Anyways, it's kind of funny, but I don't think he's gonna get through with it. Boat. Yeah, that might work good. I got some unrusted metal, and I'm gonna try and see how that works. Woo! All right, so I'm actually gonna go down and weld some brackets on. I'm gonna not do them all. I'm just gonna do a couple of them, and I'm gonna save the rest for Sarah to do, because Sarah's pretty good at welding. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go ahead and grind this off, this rust, make sure it's a nice clean connection. And I'm gonna do that on each of these. And then I'm gonna start welding.
When I'm older, I'll plant the ground, reminisce the age when this was all we had. In my elements.
It's been about like 30 minutes. Seriously, like 30 minutes. Just doing 2. And this is terrible welding. Absolutely terrible. My fuse is broke. I think my fuse broke probably about a total of like 15-20 times. Yeah, so obviously it's not getting hot enough. It's not pooling. And not getting a good little puddle where I can push it along here. So I'm gonna get a bigger generator, a little one, has a little more power.